Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. So in today's video, I am finally going to start officially working with Giselle, our new horse that we purchased from an auction about 3 weeks ago today. So over the next few days, I'm going to show you our training sessions. A little bit of background if you don't know, she was primarily an Amish plow / workhorse. And they just transitioned to riding her in the fall, but we're going to see how she settles in and everything when it comes to working with her today. She was in quarantine for a couple weeks and then she's been out in the pasture for another week. So she's had some time to get familiar and decompress. And I've done some grooming sessions with her. I did have the farrier come and pull her shoes. We dewormed her, but today I'm actually going to get her out, put her in the outdoor arena, groom her out there, walk her around, see if she knows how to lunge, and just take it slow. It is a bit windy today, so we're going to see, how everything pans out. And it'll be interesting to see how Lilo responds when I go ahead and take Giselle out for training. Now, Fantasia is in with them as well. I showed on my Facebook a very short little integration clip of Fantasia and them meeting, and I'll show it right now. That's sweet. She's like, yeah, I'm going to the round bale. Fantasia, you're asking for trouble doing that. I mean, they've shared a fence line in the past. No, they're pretty chill. I know. I know Fantasia will be nice to the baby. Ezzy!
Like, yeah, I've been in with those girls.
I know. What are you doing? Well, it's nicer out now. That is so cute. Okay. It's the black and white crew. Lilo. Aww. That's cute. Look at them.
That's adorable.
I know. Fantasia's just so sweet. I knew she'd be. She's not threatening. So you can see that is very, very relaxed and chill. I'm glad that there's another horse integrated. So yeah, all right, let's head over and see how it goes with Miss Giselle today. Hi. Hi, baby. All right, so I just got Giselle out. They're being good. Fantasia definitely wanted to come out, so that was something. Ariel. So, okay, we're going to go in the outdoor arena. So we're going to go ahead and walk right over here. Good girl. She just doesn't know what's going on. She's a little nervous, but she's doing good. Of course, we have all these obstacles out because it's obstacle week. So she's like, what in the heck is that? So I'm not going to blame her. That's an added layer of something she's probably not used to. Of course, Dodger steering intently. So I'm just going to walk her around for a little while. Let her know everything's okay. You're doing so good. Yeah. You don't have to stress. See, they're right there. Good job. You're a smart girl. Ooh. You want a treat? Good job. See, you're okay. She just doesn't understand, Of course, it's always windy when we're trying to do stuff too, and that really does add another layer into the equation. Blustery and cold. Oh my gosh, Dodger. You can watch, but you be quiet. Don't stress her out. Okay, can you walk over these poles? I know you were very scared. I wasn't filming for a second. Okay, look it. Let me just show you. Okay, these are fine. Good. Step, step. Good. Wow. Smart. Smart. Let's try these ones. Good job, Giselle. Okay, look. You just step over it. Good girl. Good. Nice. Whoa. Good girl. She's got like a little sunburn on her nose. It's getting better now. There. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry, honey. It's okay. I know, this is a crazy place. At least Lilo's not screaming or anything. Good. Nice job. So I will groom her after we walk around and move for a while, because when a horse is, you know, a little nervous, they don't know. Good job. Good job. Good girl. They don't know the environment. I don't want to just tie them and be like, stand here. Like, I want to move them around first, and then I want the grooming to be relaxing. You check out the mounting block. Good girl. I know. I know. What is all this stuff? Find some grass? Let's walk this way. Come on, baby. You want to see me step on the bridge? I'm not going to make you walk over it today. Okay, but I just want to show you it's fine. Can we walk by it? You can do whatever you want. Let's walk around it. I want you to just walk around it and look. Good job, girl. I mean, she probably, I don't know what they've done with her, but I doubt she's been really ridden in a ring like this with all the little jumps and things. Let's go walk by the standard. Her expression, she's just like, dude, I don't know what this is. Here, remember this pole? Step, step. Good girl. Easy. Nice job. Good. Yeah, honey. See, most people, and I don't know, this is just not me. They would just get a horse from the auction. Oh, they rode fine at the sale and just get on. I'm not doing that. Like, number one, I don't want to get hurt. And you love the bridge? And I just want her to feel comfortable. I take things slow. I follow my process every single time. It just depends on the timeline, depending on the horse. But I want her to understand everything, and I want her to trust me more. Good girl. Dodger, you're being good over there, dude. What? What? Come on. We're going to try some lunging next, okay? See how I don't know what you know, but find out. So far, she's super chill, honestly. She's doing good. Are you being a good girl? Proud of you, honey. You're trying. Can we back up just a bit? Oh, good girl. You see Lilo? All right, so I'm gonna grab the lunge line. See how that goes. She likes treats. That'll help build her confidence a little bit more. Okay, so she definitely isn't used to lunging, but with driving, and ground driving, it kind of transfers over. So yeah, we're just gonna work on that today for a little bit. Walk, trot, both directions. She's definitely like sensitive and a little skittish. And again, who knows what she's been through. This is a new environment. It's a little windy. It's our first session out here. that's pretty normal. So I'm not concerned or anything. But yeah, let's go ahead and get her started. Good girl. So she's definitely way better on one side, but she absolutely really has no clue that I'm asking her to go the other direction. So I'm going to guess she really doesn't know how to lunge, because if she did, she'd be able to go both ways. But like I said, it transfers over to ground driving. So I'm trying to figure out the smoothest way possible to get her to understand to not turn in and follow me, but go the opposite direction. So I'm having to go over on her other side and ask her to move forward. So we made a little bit of progress right there. That was better. And now I'm going to just keep continuing and praising her as she continues to move forward and stays out on the circle. I can tell she just is like, I have no idea what you're asking me to do. And she is kind of tensing up because I'm asking her to probably do something she's never had to do before, and everything is so unfamiliar. Right there was really good. We got her to walk off, and I'm kind of staying a little bit farther behind her because she's probably more used to the ground driving aspect. But she keeps trying to turn in, so I kind of have to step in to keep her forward. Now she's doing really well going the opposite direction, so that's looking good. She was slightly confused at first, but this is probably her stronger side, which is very common with riding and, lunging and everything when it comes to working with horses. That's very normal. I'm also going to teach her how to come in when I draw down or away or bend down. She will learn to come in. So these are the first few steps to teaching that. I'm also going to give her a little break and praise her, and I'm actually just going to hang out on the side that she's more sensitive and weaker to get her more comfortable. I'm already on that side that she's a little weaker on, so I'm going to go ahead and just ask her to move out right there after I pet her and initiated relaxation. So you can see naturally she just wants to turn in, but I kind of walked and stepped into her hip. This is also something you want to be careful with because you could get kicked essentially. See, right there was perfect. I went down and she came right towards me. That was a very beautiful moment. Super, super proud. All right, I'm just gonna walk her around more. I mean, that was pretty good trying to figure things out. Happy with that. Nice and relaxed now. Just groomed her. She's like sleeping. That's good. Yeah, you did good. All right, she got way more chill at the end. So that's good. Just letting her graze, hanging out for a little bit. Is that good? See, that wasn't so hard, huh? All right, this is day 2 working with Giselle. It's windier today, but she's a lot calmer. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna groom her right now, treat her hooves, and we'll go from there. Good girl. Good girl. If you watched our farrier video with Giselle, you saw that we pulled all 4 of her shoes. So she is transitioning to barefoot. That's going to take some time. Plus she had some abscesses and thrush. She's getting better about picking up her legs and holding them, but she still will move them a little bit. She might be slightly uncomfortable, which is also another reason why I'm just doing light work with her and assessing and everything. So right now I'm just picking out her hooves, and then I'm going to apply a topical, which is Durasol, and then I'm putting hoof conditioner on her as well. So it's just going to take time with nutrition and for her hooves to like grow out and everything, but I'm not concerned. She's a little bit sensitive on her feet right now, but it's nothing absolutely wild. But you can see here there's abscesses that blew, and yeah, it's going to take some time to trim a few cycles to get the correct angles on her hooves as well. What you think? What you think? Oh, what you think? Huh? Are you so pretty? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Wow, you're so smart. Good girl. Good girl. You're so smart. You're so smart. Good girl. Good girl. Come this way. Good girl. Good job. You're so smart. Good, walk slow. Woo. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. This is day 2 of lunging Giselle. So I'm starting off on her weaker side, and you can already see it's much better than yesterday. She understood as long as I went to the side of her shoulder and guided her forward, it was a lot more like understandable from her perspective. Now she does want to kind of stop and come in. So I'm encouraging her forward essentially without letting her turn in. So I am having to really pay attention to my body language and sort of manipulate her body in order to get her to understand. I'm also working on asking her to halt and come in, especially after she goes around on the circle correctly a few times. I want to halt and essentially kind of release that and reward her. So she's doing absolutely phenomenal compared to yesterday. Right here, I'm asking her to go forward. You could see she got a little bit confused for a second, but I just kind of stayed calm and still, and she went forward. So she's trying to figure it out, and she's very, very willing. I think she just kind of holds that tension because everything is just confusing. She doesn't know. She's already nervous. She hasn't really ever had that connection and partnership with somebody, to my understanding. So it's just going to take time. And I'm just going to keep saying that word with her, time, because it's absolutely relevant. I'm very happy with how today's session went. She definitely made progress and it felt really good. This is honestly so much fun. I absolutely love figuring horses out and helping bring out the best in them. All right, I'm gonna put Ariel in with Lilo and Giselle. Just kind of doing her introduction slowly and differently. Not necessarily one horse at a time, but kind of. I think she'll be fine with Lilo. She's pretty sweet, and she's a 2-year-old filly, for those of you who don't know. Fantasia is in because she's gonna be doing some other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce Ariel. So Ariel's met them over the fence like for a week now or so. Really, that's it? You don't even care? Just straight to the round bale, dude? Look at Giselle. She's like, that's actually my round bale. Lilo is so unbothered. All right, just treated her with Durasol. I also have my own can't talk. I also have my own homemade concoction. Not this. I'm also putting hoof conditioner on her. My homemade is apple cider vinegar, tea tree oil. But anyways, this is her hoof. It definitely needs some work. It just needs to grow out. There's cracks, there's brittleness, there's dryness. Obviously we pulled her shoes. She's only had one little trim. But yeah, I'm putting conditioner on it. I'm putting the Duracell on it every day. Sorry, she's eating. It's a little loud. But yeah, she's way better about me picking up her hooves and holding them. I think she's understanding. I think she's understanding that I'm trying to help her. Good girl. All right, so this is the last session I'm gonna record with Giselle until the next video. We are gonna work on the mounting block today, lunging, and just getting her even more familiar with everything. Giselle seemed really calm and content during this session, and it was a beautiful morning. I mean, the lighting is just perfect, and she just seems super chill. So for those of you who don't know, Giselle is 10 years old, and yes, I knew that before I purchased her because I looked at her teeth at the auction. I got her on October 7th, and she is a spotted draft cross. We think a small percentage of gypsy in her as well. I definitely will measure her with the stick, but she's probably right around 16 hands. So she's a pretty big girl, and she's very solid. Much better with the hooves. I think it's because she's less sensitive and she's more comfortable. So that's fantastic. Already looking better. All right, let's see if there's any improvement with this session. So we've been doing it the last few days, as you've seen. Of course, I always start with just petting her and not just coming out here and immediately making her go on the circle. I want her to feel comfortable and relaxed and also valued. So I'm gonna start with just a little bit of backing up. She's actually extremely responsive, so that's an excellent sign. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go to her weaker side because we're gonna start there. Again, just reassuring her and promoting relaxation and asking her to move out. That was very smooth, and she wasn't, confused at all when we first went out on the circle. So I'm just going to warm up at the walk for a little bit, and then of course we'll do some trot. We're going to walk trot both directions. I'm not going to ask for canter because number one, she's not really balanced enough, and number two, I want to make progress and get her really comfortable switching directions and walk trotting on both sides. So she came in super soft and gentle. She seems very quiet and calm. It is a very crisp, cool morning with a breeze. You can see a few times that she sort of starts to drift over to me to try to turn and face, and I just gently kind of use my energy to push her out and tell her to stay on the circle, basically. And she definitely is more relaxed and understanding of what I'm asking her to do this time, which is perfect. Nice job, girl. Good girl. You're so beautiful. Easy. The fact that she's responding this way is a really good sign. She's feeling better, and I've actually noticed she's moving a lot better too. This is perfect. job. Nice. Yeah, so she's definitely going to be a little bit more of a project. That'll be good for winter and everything. And I'll probably get on her next week just to evaluate. I knew that she was going to be a little work because I knew that she was like a workhorse and a plow horse and everything. And sometimes horses just are kind of like this when they're settling into a new environment or on the ground. She's probably going to be honestly like better under saddle because she hasn't done this foundational work, the lunging, and she's just not used to all the stuff in the arena. So I think it's more so that. Now I'm gonna do some mounting block work with Giselle, basically just standing on it because I don't know if she's ever even been mounted with a mounting block or just on the ground or whatever. Plus this is a different looking mounting block than most horses are used to. So I will do both sides. I'm basically going to like step on it because the sand makes some noise grating against it. I'm gonna swing my leg over her. It's actually really hard to tell because I can barely swing my leg over her because I'm super short, but anyways. And you know, just make sure that she doesn't care. And she's definitely kind of like, what are you doing? But she's not reacting to anything. All right, horse lovers, so here's kind of my evaluation. So definitely she, you know, is sensitive and a little nervous about certain things. And again, we're gonna equate that to her environment. And she's brand new to riding. Now, it's not necessarily like totally hard to convert drivers to riders, but you add that she just started learning how to ride like this season and a new environment and a totally different lifestyle, that's gonna be big changes. So I think my plan will just be to work with her all throughout winter. I don't plan on putting her in the program this winter unless for some reason we start riding her and everything seems really good, then maybe in like a month or two. But probably, usually on average, I would say it takes anywhere from 3 to 12 months before I put any horse in my program. Even Tiana, I gave it like a couple months and she was pretty much ready to go. Beauty, I even gave her a couple months and they were just like really, really good horses. Not that she's not good, but you get what I'm saying. Like Naveen, I waited a whole entire year before I really let anybody else ride him, just because that's what I want to do. I just want to really get to understand them. That way, when it's beneficial for other riders and for the horse to start riding them, I truly understand them. And then I can teach those riders and help that horse as well. So that's kind of the game plan. I never got her under the impression thinking, oh yeah, she's going to be ready to go for lessons. She was a prospect and you never really know the timeline of things until you get them home. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm really excited to ride her. In my gut, it just tells me to give it time. Like Fantasia, I worked with her maybe like for a week on the ground and then I felt pretty comfortable to get on. It's not that I feel uncomfortable getting on her, but my intuition just says, give her more time. It'll pay off more in the long run if you, and look at this. This is super good progress, like coming into me. My gut is saying if I give it more time now, it'll be more beneficial in the long run. Slow and steady wins the race for her situation. So that's how I'm feeling. But I hope you enjoyed this update on her, seeing some of our sessions. Very, very exciting. All right, horse lovers, if you want to support Free Spirit Equestrian, we have our 2 Pretty to Plow long sleeve t-shirts featuring Miss Giselle herself. I think there's only like maybe 10 or 15 of them left. And with most of this merch, we make it one time and then that's it. It does not come back. It'd be a great holiday gift or just if you want some FSE merch. It's a great way to support us in everything we do. And all of that goes right back into the horses and farm. So if you want to purchase one of these tops, links in the comments and the description. Thank you so much for watching, horse lovers. If you like FSE, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian or any updates, and we'll see you next time. Bye. You gonna say bye? You're so sweet. You good girl. We saying bye?